Welcome back to the office. Today we're going to do something with this Sonoff Basic. Welcome to Warped Legacy. Alright, got my SJ cam stuck on my microphone boom thing so you can see what's going on down here. First thing, what is the Sonoff? It is a Wi-Fi smart switch. I don't know what that is, but it works with Alexa, it works with Google Assistant, it works with Nest. It's got its own app called EasyLink. Let's see what's in the box. Got the Sonoff itself. These pieces come off. That's where you make the connections. What else we got? Little screws to hold those on. Instruction sheet, certification, warranty card thing. So what are we going to do with this thing? We're going to connect it to this. This is a 12 volt 5 amp power supply. We don't need this part right now. We just need the plug part. So this part's going to be in a plug. This is going to come up and go down. And then the Sonoff is going to be like on the ground here. So that's all we need. But I want to give myself room for error. So we'll put the Sonoff about right there. Okay, I'm going to pause it right here for a second. This is supposed to be a really small, really quick project to make a really easy video. That's absolutely not what happened. Let the fails begin. This is the make it or break it moment, and we're going to break it. Try to cut through that first layer. Looks like I did a pretty good job. These. Seems like it doesn't matter how much I twist those wires, they're not actually twisting. Okay, the wires don't want to twist together, so we won't twist them together. We got our liner to neutral, but now if it mattered with this, one of these would be bigger. But it's AC, so it really doesn't matter anyway. But I did not strip the input, I just stripped the output, so there we go. Now I have good space to stick these in. See if I can get it to go in. Well, I'm really not sure what to do. I'm going to cut these shorter because they won't twist together. I got those all in. Down. That one's not in there at all. Alright. I'm definitely glad I gave myself room to screw it up. I just voided the warranty, but who cares? So this is the point where I change what I'm doing because I still have an hour and a half video to go through and I don't want to do that because it's boring. And you don't want to see most of it because it's boring. Eventually, I did get this thing put together. And it really should have been a super simple thing to put together. You have two wires, you stick them in the hole, screw it down. Put the wire in, screw it down. The problem is the wires that were inside of that cable were so thin and flimsy and springy. I just could not get them in there, and that took forever. And then when I finally got that put together, so that part was working, I got it powered up, got my phone out, because you need to use your phone to set it up the wireless connection so you can control it through the Wi-Fi. Got the account set up I needed to set up, and tried to pair it, and it failed to pair. And I tried it over and over and over again. I probably have half an hour of footage of me trying to pair this thing and failing. So that's a summary of the rest of the footage. I fail a lot and eventually get it put together. And then I fail a lot trying to get it paired. And then I turn the camera off. And this is what I had to say when I came back. Sorry I left you behind there. My phone just would not make it pair. And I looked up online and they have tons and tons and tons and tons of issues using an Android phone to pair with this thing. So far this has been just a big pain. But I finally got it working right. And now I can take this whole setup and plug it in where it actually goes.
Okay, turning.
So, why am I sitting here at 11:45 irritated by how hard that was? I wanted to do this. Hey Google, turn off the YouTube lights.
Okay, turning off the YouTube lights.
I'm not sure it was worth it. And actually this was worth it because I learned a ton, and now I know what I need to do for the next one. Those wires make it really hard to connect to this box because they are so tiny. I worked with a wire like that where when you twist it, it just springs back straight. I had that thing so twisted it just sprung back straight. And all twisting it did was make it spread out more. And now I know, and I don't know why I couldn't find it anywhere. All I had to do to get the setup to work was turn off mobile data. Turned off mobile data, and it worked the first time. Perfect. It kept telling me to connect manually, but then when I connect manually, I went into the program and it tried to set up the Sonoff to connect to the Sonoff instead of connecting to my Wi-Fi. The only other information I could find was move closer to the Wi-Fi router. And then if that doesn't work, go get an iPhone. That doesn't help me at all. Why could I find nowhere? Turn off mobile data. So if you get one of these and you're trying to set it up and you have an Android and it doesn't work, turn off the mobile data. Maybe it'll work. And this actually pertains to another project later on that's a little bit bigger. So hopefully now that I've done this, the next one that's a bigger setup won't be as much of a pain. Thank you for visiting Warp Legacy. If you like this video, hit that like button and let me know in the comments. And if you haven't done it yet, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to get notifications for every video I upload. And if you like what we're doing here at Warp Legacy, head on over to our Patreon page and show us some support there. Until next time, I'm Twan. Go define your legacy. I have like 2 hours of footage to go through. Most of it is failure. This should be fun. Hey Google, turn off the YouTube lights.